Super quick before we hop into the meme madness, my wife Jill has started her own YouTube channel. She's starting to cover Pokemon and all kinds of other stuff. If you like superheroes, she's also doing videos on Sailor Moon, which is one of my favorite superhero anime. So today, I believe she put up a video which was the 5 darkest backstories for Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. That's going to be fun. I hope you'll check that video out and watch it because it means a lot to her and to me. The links to these things are in the description down below. Hope to see you over there, but let's hop into it because things are going absolutely bonkers over on the Batman Arkham subreddit, and we're going to check it out together today. The Batman Arkham subreddit is going absolutely bananas. Now, I have not been over here in a while. These dudes are hanging on to the thread of hope of more Batman, and also they're engaging in a community that loves and celebrates this version of the character years later, okay? So I've already got mad props and respect for them on that. And I hate Reddit, all right? Most of my experiences on Reddit have been extremely toxic, absolute garbage cancer, and this is a subreddit I enjoy. Now, recently I saw over on TikTok, which mainly is good for following hot women dancing and nothing else. It's not worth your time otherwise, in my opinion. In between the congressional hearings, something that's been coming up is the Batman Arkham subreddit and the absolute chaos happening over there. It's pretty much Heath Ledger's Joker, unhinged lunacy happening on this subreddit. And as my idol Charlie would say, there's a lot of goofy goobers just running wild over here on this thing. So I wanted to take a look at the subreddit today and some of the stuff going on. Before we hop into it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is kind of an old style of video, but I thought it would be fun to look at. So first off, if we sort by hot, I guess that's kind of what I'm sorting by to get a little bit of the narrative of what's been going on. One thing that's been happening is people were trying to just post straight up porn, just straight up NSFW in this, and the mods of this subreddit are going absolutely bonkers. They are getting really pissed off, apparently, because there's been whole posts from the mod team just upset about what's going on, and the whole thing is overrun by shitposting right now. And this is what happens when you don't release another game in your amazing franchise and you instead give us Gotham Knights, all right? You drove everyone insane. Everybody's basically an Arkham patient. The top post is a SpongeBob meme, which I can't say, I've had to repeat 30 times, saying, wait, you guys actually wanted to post porn. I thought it was a joke, because they got called out pretty hard by the mod team for this going on. Now, they're also voting on what minifigures to add to the Lego Batman movie poster. So far, it looks like they have a Corncob Man and C-3PO. And then if we move on as well, there is a meme making fun of the Batman Arkham mods, basically with everybody going into the mod chat, and then Batman Arkham members coming in as Bane and ripping the mods out of the ceiling and throwing them down the hallway and beating them up. It's really funny. There's American Psycho memes. Oh yeah, so this is something, is he stupid? This is a meme going on over here as well. I've been able to pick up on a little bit. You know, this is old man yells at cloud, okay? I don't use Reddit very often, but is he stupid or I thought he is a question going on a lot. It's a meme format right now. And for some reason they have, from American Psycho, they have Patrick Bateman about to kill, and it's why did Batman kill the Joker here? I thought he had a no killing rule. And when we keep going down, it just gets worse and worse. We have me when I eat mustard with Batman sitting here. And then why does Poison Ivy have a dick? Because they're showing a picture of Poison Ivy's Lego minifigure. Now look, it has been lunacy over here. It's been absolutely crazy. And it's something that I noticed about, I don't know, I want to say 6 months ago, that like it was starting to get a little shitposty, like starting to get a little memey. But I never thought that it would kind of hit this depth, I don't know what I would say, of insanity. I've been trying to kind of find the post from the mods themselves because it was really funny, but it got buried under the hot posts. Like, it's just everybody going nuts as well. I don't know, I think the mods might have their work cut out for them. There is a Playmates set, at least I think this is Playmates, this is bringing back memories. It's that thing for people who, for some reason, didn't want to buy Legos for their children, so they bought other choking hazards for their children, even though you could munch down half these pieces, and it's a version of the Batcave with Robin and Batman. There's a lot of stuff going on There's a lot of inside jokes that I don't understand either. There's also entire cinematic crossovers between Batman Arkham and the Whale. So there's all... I don't even know what to say about this whole thing. It's it's really out of control. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen with this subreddit in the future. I'm not sure if the mods have just kind of given up on it in terms of actually moderating it. And to be honest, I don't care. I think that the Batman Arkham subreddit as just a hellscape of shitposting is really, really good and a lot more entertaining. Plus, it's harmless fun and entertainment for everyone involved. We've got leaked concept drawings for a new Batman villain that was originally supposed to show up in the game. This is definitely something that's real. I don't know why I didn't report on this before when I got to talk about some of the canceled Arkham projects and other things going on. I also... Some of these are very unexpected. There's a few that I'm like hesitant to repeat too much without getting demonetized because of just how ridiculous YouTube is with this kind of stuff. But I think a fair question is, do you think Batman, uses his shock gloves below the belt on himself? I do think that's a fair question. I know that I certainly would, but there is a lot of stuff going on here as well. They're also posting, by the way, they've made some good points too. Like, why didn't Batman call Superman to help in the Arkham trilogy? I've been wondering that for a while in terms of the crossover because we know a lot of these characters exist. We don't know how much contact Batman has had with them, I suppose, in terms of real lore, but we do know that they exist. So there's a lot of questions about lore reasons in terms of everything going on here. There's also entire products I didn't know that I needed in my life, like a life-size cardboard pinup or stand-up? I don't know, of Poison Ivy. I didn't know I needed this in my life, but apparently it's only $50 from Advanced Graphics. So even though they are most definitely probably allegedly breaking copyright law here, I think I might need that in my life. I haven't been on Reddit in so long that I didn't realize that you could just post tons of GIFs down in the responses. So that's something, I guess, again, I am just very old and I haven't checked it out in a long time, but it's kind of crazy. They're also asking very important questions that I've asked before, like, is there a lore reason as to why this isn't me? And I want to say that one way that I've wanted to die forever is the Catwoman takedown where she just absolutely smothers your face. I think I can show it here. I'll have to actually play the game a little bit, which is not a punishment for me at all. But I've definitely been wanting that to happen for quite a while, especially after a night of crime fight and you don't know what's going on, in terms of smell with the leather. But people are sharing dick pics over here. It's not what you think. It's pictures of Dick Grayson, but it also does appear that they are sharing other things as well in terms of more. And it's just gotten so off the rail that it's not even about the Arkham games themselves anymore at all. I think that it's funny. The rules here are definitely not being followed. We have keep discussions related to the Arkhamverse. I've seen like half of them not. No harassment. I'm hoping there's no harassment here, by the way. I haven't seen any. No self-promotion. I haven't seen any. Asking for free stuff. I think that should be allowed. I think we all need free stuff in our lives. I think maybe the mods should let people ask for free stuff just in general. Message mods regarding leaked information. No offense to the mods, they don't know anything anyway about that. They're just normal people. But I have noticed a couple of real posts as well in here. Apparently somebody just platinumed the game, so shout out to Guapo Industries. I hope that's not a racial slur. Please don't be a racial slur. But there is a lot of funny stuff happening. And you know what? It's like, I understand that a lot of people are tired of the LOL, he's so random meme or humor, I guess, from like the early 2000s. I don't think it's the humor itself that's so funny about what's going on with the Arkham subreddit. It's just the fact that it's absolutely out of control. Like, the usernames are out of control, the memes are out of control. There's a lot of creativity and anti-creativity. Like, I've seen some of the most funny and unfunny things that I've ever seen relating to Batman in the last few, I guess I should say, days on here. And then, of course, as well, there's even memes from Marvel's Spider-Man. So I think it's gotten so out of control, the mods can't even touch this whole thing. There's nothing they can really do. I suppose you could ban everyone, but what would be the point at that point? Like, nobody's really doing anything illegal here as far as I can see. They're all just messing around and having fun. And I think, again, this is what happens, like I said before, when you don't actually release content for your series, when you don't actually do anything with it, and it pretty much just ends, right? You pretty much just drop off the face of the earth. And then, of course, you pretty much broke everyone's spirits when you announced that the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is pretty much going to be a live service, and we've seen Battle Pass, and we've seen in-game store, and all this other stuff. This is what happens. We all lose our minds collectively and just start clowning around. You know, at the end of the day, if it was like just straight up harassment or people just being mean, you know, that kind of stuff, I totally understand in terms of people being upset by this. And I also do understand the mod team on this Reddit being annoyed. Okay, I do understand that in terms of being annoyed about people shitposting and stuff. This is why in my Discord, I have places for shitposting, like actually. And like, yeah, if you start doing it in places that you're not supposed to, I'm sure that the mods in my Discord would not be too happy and would probably remove someone from the Discord, which props to them, I appreciate them. But I have noticed that with these subreddits, no hate to the mods themselves from this one, because I don't know, but most subreddits I've been a part of have a lot of power-hungry, angry moderators who like have very, very strict rules that are far outside of the realm of reasonable. And then a lot of times, eventually, these Reddits just break and go absolutely insane. We saw it with the art subreddit as well. I know Mutahar, Some Ordinary Gamers, reported on that, and that was a fantastic video where he talked about how there was this person who drew legitimate art who was being blamed and called an AI bot user. So in the art community, people really take a big dump and hate on people who use AI to make art. That's seen as a big no-no because it's pretty much cutting out normal human artists from the industry who already have a hard time making money. Whether you care or not, that's just kind of the problem with it. So what it comes down to is this person posted art in the art subreddit, and then the mods went nuts. Like one of them just shit all over the guy and said, no, that's not real art. You didn't make that. That's fake. That's from an AI. He proved that that wasn't the case. They still banned him. He proved it again. I believe they banned another account of his. They started banning people who were speaking up for him. And I don't know if it's gotten better since then. I would have to actually look. But it was at the point where they were just banning, you know, like 100 or 200 people a day or something, just nuts. Everybody was leaving, and it just became a shit posting place. I'm not sure if it's the actual art subreddit. I believe it is, but it was just going bananas to the point where people were making new subreddits and new posts and new things, just calling out the mod team, and pretty much everybody was leaving. It was just becoming an absolute disaster. So I'd recommend you checking out that video as well. I'm going to link in the comments down below. I don't really know if anything in particular led to this. Eventually people just kind of start screwing around and not caring anymore. That seems to be what happened in the Batman subreddit. So if you want to check it out, the Batman Arkham subreddit, if you want to check it out, that's over on Reddit. I don't use Reddit that often. Again, a lot of times when I've used Reddit, it's not been with like an official account, okay? I don't really use my official accounts on Reddit to interact with people. I've used like throwaways, burners, stuff like that, or been anonymous. And every time I'm that, people are like super rude and douchey to me. So because of that, I don't go over there that often. And I try and avoid a lot of social media outside of what I need for work. But it might be worth checking out for a few laughs if you're a fan of the Batman Arkham series, because honestly, these guys are just having fun. You know, again, things that are illegal, sending illicit images to underage people, anything like that going on, or any harassment or anything like that, I would never condone. But the harmless jokes and all of that going on, I think are pretty funny. So let me know what you think in the comments down below about this video. I know it was a little more casual, a little more just kind of fun messing around. I'm hoping to have another video up tomorrow, but I will, you know, I guess you'll be seeing if I do or not. I've had a bit of a busy work schedule, hoping to though. So I hope to see you then. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Also, if you've stuck it out to this point and dealt with me not being able to talk, I have put up my second video over on The King of Creepy, so I hope you'll check that out because it's a fun horror channel I've started up and I would love for you to see it. So have a fantastic day. As always, everyone, please leave a like, subscribe, check out our other stuff in the description down below. We have a Patreon, memberships, you know, all kinds of stuff, Twitter. My wife has another channel as well, Magical Jill. She's starting to do Pokemon videos, so a lot happening over there. And as always, everybody, stay shway.